Vinyl community. Curtis Young here with Young LP Lovers, coming on with a thread today. This thread is for Racer Records. If you haven't seen Racer Records, I'll link down below. Of course, new channel to me. I discovered through the vinyl tag. Great channel, Joe over there. Relatively new to the vinyl community, just getting started. Great content. He's pumping out loads of material and it's fun stuff. He's got a series right now, Fast Five, and he throws out 5 records and you got to look for the link between them, all kinds of different links. So that's been lots of fun watching those, and they're quick and concise, good stuff. Well, maybe not concise, but they're quick. I watched one entry for this one from Stylist Meets Vinyl, Chris, and that was really good. I liked that. Shout out to Chris. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to hop on this as well. So what he wants us to do is it's about the elements, right? So the 5 element challenge. So, but I watched his video and I wasn't sure which 5 elements. He mentioned 6, so I'm going to do all 6, right? So we've got metal, then we got followed by wood. I've got fire, water, wind, and earth. Okay, so those are the elements that I've got first. But I'm going to tell it as a little bit of a story. Okay, so this is a summertime story set on the coast. If you live on the coast, or if you spend any time on the coast, you have a beach nearby, I think this story will be familiar to you. All right, so let's get into it. So before you head down to the beach, you might want to get your tin cup chalice. Maybe something like the one I have here. This is a tin cup chalice given by Captain Morgan. So grab your tin cup chalice, fill it with red wine perhaps, and head down to the beach. Once at the beach, you'll want to collect some driftwood. And if you're in my part of the world, here in Nova Scotia or New Brunswick, it's very likely to be Acadian driftwood, Acadian driftwood. And you might bring some friends along, and you might ask some friends for some help to light my fire. Light my fire. Once the fire's burning, you're sitting back, enjoying your chalice, maybe having a smoke, passing around some left-hand cigarettes, as we like to call them. Inevitably, there will be some smoke on the water. It's summertime, though, and it's very likely that there will be some summer wind blowing. Some summer wind blowing in from the sea, and around here, if that wind drifts a little bit too much to the northeast, you get a nor'easter blowing in, starts building, picking up a gale, and eventually your fire's in threat and it blows out your fire. Now, if you got to sleep on the beach with no fire, you may be reminiscing in the morning that dark was the night and cold was the ground. All right, so let's review these again really quickly here. So we got Jimmy Buffett started us off with tin cup chalice. Grab your tin cup chalice, fill it with red wine, and I actually have mine filled with red wine. It's no longer filled, but it was filled at one point tonight. Jimmy Buffett, always good to sing about the sea. The band, Acadian Driftwood. Now, a good Canadian band, Would you agree? We had a good discussion in the comment section with Tokyo Record Style about the band. He tried to claim them as American, but I was having none of it. I had to push back. So let me know down in the comments. The band, Canadian band, American? What do you think? Rob over at Northern Revolutions. I know your answer to this, Rob, but I'd be curious to hear other people's answers, Can we claim them as Canadian? Americans want to claim them? Of course, we got the Doors, Light My Fire. Their debut album don't need to say much about this. Everyone knows this album. Wonderful album. Then we got Smoke on the Water, Deep Purple. This is from their live, there we are, live in Japan. Same track listing as the Made in Japan. The Made in Japan was taken from 3 different nights, and I think 2 in Tokyo and 1 in Osaka. This one is from 1 night in Tokyo. It is taken from the 17th, 1972 in Tokyo. Great set. Absolutely love it. Great record. Well recorded. Sounds great. Then we had Wind. We had Summer Wind. The summer wind blowing from the sea, linger a while. Frank Sinatra, the great Frank Sinatra. Shout out to MKG Boston. Hey, he's got a contest going on. Go over and check out his channel. I'll link to all these channels I've been mentioning in the doobly-doob down below. Yeah, Frank's. This is a compilation again in Japanese comp. Yeah, Frank Sinatra. And then last we've got Blind Willie Johnson, a release for, I'm not sure if this was a Record Store Day. I picked it up on Record Store Day. It was in the sales bin. I featured this in my recent blues vinyl tag video. So that's why this one was on my mind, I guess. And what I didn't realize, I played all these again tonight because I like to listen to the music before I do the video. I forgot that there's actually no words to that song. It's just him humming. But yet, somehow, you still feel the emotion, and the message is just as clear through the lyrics, what he's talking about. Yeah, it's amazing. I don't know. Great. Dark was the night, cold was the ground. All right, so that is my entry for Racer Records. His channel is already taken off, like I say. Go over there, check it out. That's it. That's me. One love. Peace. I'm out.